Hello, Marty, William, N-word boy, and Sinz. What you morons don't realize is one very specific thing. That is that you no longer control the narrative. I do. And you want to know how I control the narrative? You want to know how I control the narrative, boys? Because see, I have you motherfuckers by the balls. Every single person in the troll community is my bitch.
So this morning, Cyraxx has called out Bishop Wyatt, Willem Gloyhole, Marty, Inwood Boy, and all the rest of the troll community, and just classic Cyraxx content, you know? He says that he controls the narrative there, and I'm not exactly sure what he thinks the narrative is. I think he thinks that if he talks about how bad the trolls are again and again and again, he'll eventually get something. And you know, with the scientific method, doing the same thing over and over and over again can lead to some results. However, he's been doing this for 6 years, man. 6 years he's been doing this. And it really hasn't gotten him anywhere, you know? So we have a few things to talk about. So he's going to be talking about Sally in the hospital and how Willem Gloyhole hacked into, I don't know, the hospital's database. I don't know where he came to that conclusion, because if you remember yesterday, if you watch Marty's panel, if you watch my last video, Marty said that he found out because of Cyraxx's buddy Steve. And again, I'm not sure who the Steve character is. However, it's Cyraxx's buddy and someone Cyraxx talks to. So I don't know where he got this idea that Willem Gloyhole hacked into the hospital's database, I guess, which, you know, I don't know how you would do that in the first place. Not only that, but how would you even know that Sally's in the hospital that you're hacking into? Like, how do you even know about that stuff, man? Like, what are you doing? So I don't know what's up with this whole thing about William being a super duper epic Call of Duty cheater, hacker, numbskull, you know, as Cyraxx would put him to be.
And you wanna know how you all are my bitches? Allow me to elaborate. William, you think that hacking in, breaking into my mom's bank account, stealing money, DDoSing me multiple times, making your shitty little videos about me, and doing all this illegal like breaking into the doctor's database to find out where my mom's at, and what room, and what she is in there for. See, what you don't realize is this: you can hide behind your shitty little VPN all you want, little boy, but you think you're doing something. You really do. You think that you're doing something that you're not actually doing. See, you think that you're intimidating me and that you're scaring me, but really, you ain't doing any of that. You know what you're really doing? You're building a case against yourself. You're not affecting me. You're building a case against yourself, baby boy. And I call you a baby boy because you act like a fucking child.
Now, it's a bit bizarre to me that he's saying that he acts like a child, that William acts like a little kid, and he's calling him a baby boy. He's talking about him being a little boy, and it's just like, dude, Cyraxx, my guy, do you forget that you are the one who was interested in Willem Gloyhole romantically? Do you forget? Dig in, boy. Do you forget about that? Did you forget about that good old Chansey? You probably did. I don't know how good Cyraxx's memory is. I don't know if he's only in kilobytes or just bytes in general. You know, that kind of like computer hardware. I don't know what Cyraxx is running on. Maybe he's like an Apple Macintosh from like the 90s or something. I don't really know, but I don't know if he remembers about Willem Gloyhole and bejungling his bajuker to him, you know, and then finger, yeah, that nasty stuff. I'm not even gonna say it here in this video, but I think you're catching what I'm putting down there. And you know, it's kind of creepy It's kind of creepy whenever he says that William is acting like a little boy, and he is like a little boy whenever he has this interest in William that not very many people probably have. I mean, maybe William gets lots of, lots of ladies and maybe even men depending on his orientation, but the point is that this is really creepy.
Thinking that your little hacker skills are something special, but really they ain't. There's a million motherfuckers out there just like you that think they're badass, sitting in their mama's basement behind their little screen, safe, all cuddled up in mama's tits. But really, boy, you ain't nothing. And by the way, William, I have a little message for you from my little brother Ethan. And you can take my word on it, you cannot take my word on it, but if I was you, I'd take the advice very clearly, and I would heed this warning very seriously, especially since he showed up on Marty's panel. You keep f***ing around, little man, you're gonna find out. See, you think you're dangerous, and to an extent you could be. But in reality, you're nothing more than a weak, pathetic, simple-minded little bitch, hiding behind a screen like a coward, thinking that his little hacking skills are gonna get him somewhere. But really, where have they gotten you? Where have they gotten you, William? Nowhere. And see, I know why you and Marty and Jay and all your little friends do what they do. You do it because you guys want to keep me on this platform, so that you can have access to me. But here's the thing. Even if I'm on this platform, you still don't have access to me. Not fully. And you want to know how and why you don't have access to me fully? Because I can cut you all off anytime I choose.
I can cut you guys off anytime I choose. Okay, Chance, that may be true, but have you? That is the question, and the answer is no, and it has been no for the past 6 years, bucko. He talks about how William Gloryhole is this dumb idiot, he talks about how William Gloryhole is this, this slobbering dog, or whatever he thinks that William is. I'm not sure what he thinks William exactly is, but the point is that, if somebody stole money from me with their epic hacking abilities, I'd be kind of intimidated by that. That means that they probably have enough skill to get a lot of other people's lives and their livelihoods and their bank accounts and stuff. And besides, Marty said that he was alone anyway, Cyrax, so why don't you not worry about it? It's not even your money anyway, it's Sally's money. So why don't you scamper off, little guy? Why don't you scamper off? Go play your epic racing game. Go play your Forza Horizon. Go play your Fortnites, or no, not Fortnites actually. Do something.
Anytime I choose, I can cut you off. And guess what? When I cut you off, there goes your money. There goes you making a living. Every last one of you loses out on making a living off of the one person that brings you money. You don't think I don't know that you guys feed off of rage outs? You don't think I don't know that that's how you make your money? Off of me getting angry? Well, guess what? That part of me is dead. It is never coming back. You're not scaring nobody. If anything, you're helping me build a case against you for when I take this to court and I show them all the illegal things that you've been doing. And see, you might be safe behind your VPN for now, but eventually, you will be found. And when you are, you will be arrested. Because everything you've done is federally illegal. Breaking into my mom's bank account, stealing money, trying to frame me for it, and then breaking into the database of the doctors where my mom was at a couple days ago. That's all federally illegal. DDoSing me is also another federal crime. And what you don't seem to understand, William, is you've now created a paper trail for yourself. You've now created a paper trail that leads right back to you. See, you can hide from me, but you can't hide from the long arm of the law. No matter how much you try to run and hide, you can't hide from the law. Cause see, I know why your little boyfriend Marty did what he did. See, he set me up to isolate me so that he can have his way with me. And because I turned him down in a peaceful manner, mind you, he hated that. So, he did what he did because I would not fall for his shit. And you know, it's funny, you guys use this whole file thing as a way to control your narrative. But here's the thing. You guys don't control the narrative anymore. I do.
And what is that narrative exactly, good old bucko? What's that narrative, Cyrax? What is it? Let us know! Let us know! But this whole ordeal about Marty wanting romantic relations with Cyrax, you know, maybe he's gonna kiss the little guy on every scab on that head of his, you know, kiss his boo-boos goodnight. He would probably do that. I don't know. I don't know whether Marty would do that or not. Probably not. Probably not. But I will say that Cyrax here has been saying about controlling the narrative, controlling what people believe and stuff. And it's just like, Cyrax, you're not like a multi-million-dollar media outlet, okay? You're not Twitter, you're not YouTube, you're certainly not a Google. I'll say that much, Goblin.
Everybody knows that you're full of shit. And William, everybody knows that you're full of shit as well, my friend. And same with you, N-word boy. And Jay Sinz, you're nothing more than a wannabe f***ing Adolf Hitler little Nazi boy. That's all you are. You're a wannabe Adolf Hitler little face Nazi. See, you try to sit there and claim that you're this and that you're that. But really, you're a pathetic, washed up, emo little who's pretending to be a badass. When really, all you are is a loser, hiding behind a screen like a bitch, running his mouth, laughing.
Cyrax taking shots at Jay Sinz, calling him a quote-unquote Nazi wannabe Adolf Hitler. Like, what? Where is this coming from? I mean, no, Jay Sinz is like kind of goth. I think he's kind of goth. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. And like, he's a cool dude. I like Jay Sinz. You know, shout out to Jay Sinz in this video. I like him. I think he's cool. I once was on panel with him one time, but I digress. The point is that Cyrax is calling these people out. He's calling all these people out and making very false claims about them, saying that they're all wannabes, that they all just want to be cool and all this stuff. And I have a theory about that. I have a theory about old Jay Sinz, and I think that Cyrax finds Jay Sinz attractive, or he wants to be like Jay Sinz, and that's why he's so obsessed with the guy. I'm not sure. I can't tell you for sure, but Chancey Poo talks about Jay Sinz a lot more than Jay Sinz talks about him. It's a really weird dynamic that's going on here, and I'm not sure what's ever gonna happen with that. You know, I'm not sure if him and good old Jay Sinz, you know, maybe Jay Sinz is secretly his Discord kitten. I don't know. We just might have to see what happens one day.
You see, you guys get real laughing. You guys get real laughy whenever you get nervous. And you're nervous for the right reasons. Because you all know that the troll community is soon going to crumble. See, y'all don't think that I'm gonna be taking my life back. But people, let me tell you something. I took my life back the day that I made this channel. And I'm going to be taking my life back even more here on Wednesday. Now, I'm not saying what's happening on Wednesday, but just know that the troll community is soon going to crumble. And every single one of you will no longer have a leg to stand on. None of you are going to survive the troll community purge. Because see, the day that I made this channel, I cleansed myself of the troll community. So, you guys can sit there and post your little comments. But you know what those comments tell me? They tell me that you're sad about your life. You're miserable with your life. I mean, you can sit there and say that you're happy with your life all you want, but that's just a lie. You're all lying to yourselves. Saying, oh, I'm happy with my life. No, you're not. A happy person doesn't do what you guys do. A normal, functioning human being with a healthy mindset does not do the things that Marty and William and all your little friends do. Those are not the actions of a normal person. Those are the actions of someone that is severely mentally disturbed.
Cyraxx, you don't need to tell anybody that their life is unhappy whenever you live probably, one of the worst lives that anybody can really live, man. Like, he doesn't really have a lot going for him, Cyraxx does. He lives at his grandma's. He never had a job. He doesn't really have any kind of income or money. He just sort of like does all this music and stuff and goes on the internet and screams at the trolls. That's what it comes down to 99% of the time. Occasionally something different will happen in that 1%, just like, but it's very, very rare. It's very rare, it is. But like Cyraxx said earlier, that he believes that people laughing at him makes that them being nervous, I guess. I don't know how laughing at Cyraxx means that you're nervous. I think whenever Cyraxx laughs and does that really cringe, like anime laugh, like, ha ha ha, that kind of stuff, like, that's weird, man. I don't get it. And I think he does it because it's a nervous tick for him. I think he's projecting as usual. But I want to take a moment and talk about his new channel, because the reason that he's making all these videos is because, well, he has a new channel, and that is Asylum Vex Official. And this channel, it only has like 4 videos on it, I think. I think now it had 6, probably. I'm not really sure how many. He's probably going to post something as soon as I post this video, but I digress. He has this new channel, and he thinks that because he made it, that he's now away from the trolls again. And he doesn't quite understand that the trolls kind of just follow him everywhere. It doesn't matter on where he goes or what he does, the troll's always going to be there. People are very much obsessed with Cyraxx, and, be that for the better or worse of the situation. It happens, it happens. People follow him. I follow him. Like, a lot of people are fascinated by this little guy.
What's up, guys? It's your boy, the one, the only, Asylum Vex. Now, I've been seeing a few comments on my stuff, which they don't bother me, but there is one comment in particular that made me laugh, which is by this little douchebag right here, Hey Spanky 5695. Now, what's funny to me is this. He says this: new channels don't delete your past, Cyraxx. Here's the thing. Yes, they do delete my past. And you want to know how they delete my past? Because while y'all little bitches are stuck in the past, I'm over here moving forward, trying to better myself every day. While y'all are stuck on that same bullshit repeat over and over again. Which is sad to me. It really is. Because while y'all motherfucking dumbasses are living in the past, and focused on what I've done before in the past, or what I supposedly did in the past, I'm over here working on myself. I'm over here trying to be better, trying to do better, focusing on what's important, which is my music and my career. But y'all little dumb are over here worried about, oh, well, you did this, you can't this, you can't escape that, you can't that, blah blah. Man, shut the f*** up. See, that's the problem with y'all trolls. You guys think that you can hold me back, but you can't.
And it's just right there. It's just right there. Cyrax believes that whenever he deletes a channel, that all of his past mistakes are forgiven and or gone away. You know, he believes that the whole strangling Sally situation will just go away, that all these people will just somehow forget about him like they're goldfish, man. He thinks that these people are goldfish and that they're just gonna forget and forgive and what have you. Whenever in reality, the world really doesn't work that way, especially in Cyrax's world. It's a very unforgiving place that he lives in because, well, you know, he's an unforgivable person. There's a lot of things that he did that were, you know, awful and terrible and that nobody can ever forget about. You know, Blind Billy, his Uncle Bill, Sally being strangled, you know, all these terrible things that has he done, you know, these terrible things that he's done, and it's just a disgusting disgrace, you know. It's ugly, it's not good, and Cyrax wants to do this PR work, this damage control, and not understanding that he never even got it in the first place. He didn't get damage control, he didn't fix any of these issues, that nobody's really on his side, and that he's never gonna really escape it. This is a desperate cry for him to escape all this stuff, and it's through this new channel that he believes that he can do it. Anyway, I want to go ahead and wrap up the video. I want to go ahead and do my shout outs for this day. You know, I want to do my shout outs today. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you for making it here. I appreciate it. You know, I hope you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. I appreciate it. This new channel is doing great. I love you guys. You guys are brilliant people. Now I'd like to shout out Sweet Girl, Acquiesce, Princess Keys, Mad33s, Lucas Werner, Dragon X. Thank you guys for y'all's patronage. I do have a Patreon. It's going to be linked down below. I appreciate your guys' patronage and your support. You guys are amazing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day, everybody. You take care. The week is just begun, my friends. It's Monday. Take it easy.